Hello guys, how are you today? Oh my god, long time no see you guys in here. No, we're back here and again in the Zoom. So we have a test that we have to finish it today because the deadline is tomorrow. We will talk about giving and asking an opinion. All right, without further ado, let the first questions from me. Okay. So guys,
Okay.
what do you think about tattoos?
Tattoos. Well, I want to answer it first. For me, tattoos, I found it cute when it's just a small and simple drawing object in your, maybe in your finger, in your wrist, or in your hand. I found it cute. But when I saw a people with tattoos in whole body, in whole her or his body, I found it a little bit scary because I think the process of making the tattoo on your skin, it's hurt, I think. But I do want to make tattoos in my skin, but it's just in my hand or in my finger. But it's just a small simple object, and I think I just buy a temporary tattoo so it doesn't hurt me. How about you guys? Any other opinion?
Yeah, I support that. Little tattoos is so cute. Even I saw in the girl with tattoos in her neck or her finger, and it's so cute, and I want to try it, but I'm too scary. I'm too scared to be hurt. How about Summer?
I personally agree with Audrey. I really like just a small tattoo in our bodies, but if it all over the bodies, I don't really like it. I find it scary, and yeah, I just don't really like it. And but if I see people with having tattoos, beautiful tattoos, I really like it. But because it's a fine work art. How about Rafi?
I think all of your opinion, guys, is I'm so totally agree with your arguments and opinions because yeah, tattoos is kind of bit a cool things, but for me personally, I'm too scared about the pain that I couldn't handle it. I'm a little bit scary about. I'm a little bit scared about the needle things. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think it's how about we move on to the next questions? How do you
Yes.
feel about having an ex-boyfriend or a girlfriend?
Ex boyfriend. Okay, I'll go first. In my opinion, maybe I will give opinion about toxic ex boyfriend. Yeah. A toxic boyfriend is really not worth it, especially if he asks to have a relationship again with us. No, it really not worth it. What I mean is about the bad personality, how he treat me or you guys if you have a ex. Like no, it's not it's not the way we turn the happiness. So it's really bad for our mental health and our daily activity. It goes down and drop my my personality too to be being bad because of uh, his trait of me. Yeah, does it make sense of you all? I need your opinions too.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with Funny. How about others? Do you have any opinion?
Yeah. Uh, I actually totally agree with Fanny, but I think if you experience a toxic relationship before and maybe he a little bit traumatized you, the ex-boyfriend, and you decided to um, uh, kind of like hostile with him, it's actually I don't agree with that because you both are started as a friend and then you are making a commitment together to be a lover, and after that decided to hate each other, but I think that's not how it works. You both can still be friends, but yeah, maybe not that close like before. That's my opinion. How about the others? Maybe Audrey or Ravi?
Okay, I'll go first. For me, despite the toxic or not, I think ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend are person who give us a lot of experience. I actually agree with funny opinions, but I think they also give us experience in how do we deal with people with different behavior, different attitude with us, like how we should treat her, how we should treat him, like that, that kind of relationship. And from that experience, we do know whether it's a bad side or good side. It's like, yeah, it's like that. I think despite the bad experience that we also get, we also get the good experience that we can learn from. It's like that. Rafi, how do you agree or not?
Yeah, I mean, having a boyfriend or a girlfriend is not a big deal for me because every time you meet someone, every time you recognize someone that you are really like onto that person's, and then he or she betray you, and then you feel like he or she became your ex. I think it's not a big deal. Like everything is gonna be ending with the experience, yeah, the experience that we could take it to make a better step in the future. Okay. All right. So who else gonna ask questions? Perhaps Alma?
Yes, I have two questions for you guys. The first one is, what do you think about the hybrid learning system?
Okay, I'll go first. A hybrid learning system recently doesn't work effectively, I think, because from my experience, learning with online method is I can't understand the material a lot, and it's totally different when I met the lecturer in the class face to face. It's totally different. I got the material, I get the how we work in a pair or in a group, speaking face to face. and it's totally different with the online method. So the hybrid learning system is also a bit confusing for me because I don't know the schedule or whether it's better in online or offline. It's so confusing, and yeah, it's a little bit tiring too because we need to um, schedule our daily life too because of the class that held online, and then another one held in offline method. It's like that. Any other opinion maybe? Because I think, yeah, as the student we do experience the same feel, I think.
Okay, let me go first. For me, a hybrid system is not effective at all. I personally would choose the online systems. Eh, despite the offline one is more cheerful, you can face to face with your friends, but in online learning, you can do all the activities while you are in a Zoom or the Meet. Yeah, it's gonna be very efficient for us to do. I mean, if you wanna sweep the floor or you wanna laundry, you can do both with um uh, meeting in the Zoom or meeting in the Meet. I think that I'm on the online learning side. How about you guys? Elvani, perhaps.
Yeah. I don't agree with hybrid learning because it's confusing and it's too really dangerous in these situations, right? Okay, that's my opinion. It just, yeah, I don't agree with that. Oh, Salma.
I agree with Audrey and Ravi that the hybrid learning system is ineffective for us because the half of the class is should follow the class from the campus and the other is in her house from the meeting, and it's actually very tiring for me based on my experience because I have to go to the campus just for just one course, and after that I just go straight to home and continue my other course in online method. So yeah, it's very tiring, the hybrid learning system for me. Okay, guys. So my second question for you is, do you agree that household chores are only for girls, and why?
Okay. Oh, the household things. If you ask me how supposed to deal with the household things, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be the female one. If you are a couple and you are already married, you can do all the household things together. I mean, if you have a diligent husband, perhaps she could wash the laundry, she could sweep the floor, and you could, if you are in a wife positions, you could cook the lunch or cook a dinner for, yeah, for meals for you both to eat. I think it can do both, um, balancing each other. It's kind of like it's more beneficial than burden household things to the just one positions for a female. It's not fair for me. How about others?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. You
other
are
girls are
okay. I'm sorry. For me, it's doesn't need to be girls only or females only because boys do live alone, and yeah, they should able to do the household chores because who else will wash your clothes or wash your dish if because yeah, he he should be able to do all the household chores himself because yeah, it's doesn't need to or depend to the gender. I think that's it. Nasha, maybe you want to add something or anything?
yes. For me personally, I'm not agree that girls have to do all the household chores because we're not using the patriarchal system anymore. I mean, it's if we use the patriarchal system is it's to um uh to
Crucial.
maybe yes. And I think boys should do the household chores too because it's a basic life skills and that every human should have or at least now. For example, you maybe mop your own bedroom or you made your own bed. Yeah, that's a basic life skill. So I think the boys should taught from the very young age to do the household chores, so that not only adults that have to do that. That's my opinion. How about Fanny?
Yeah, I also agree with you. Um, I think all things must be done by according to responsibility. Like, what can I do and what can she or he do for each other? Yeah, yeah. Just want to add this opinion. I totally agree.
Okay, I think it's my turn to ask. Well, if Rafi in the earlier said asked about tattoos, I want to ask about piercings. What do you guys think about piercing in strange area like nose or in your eyebrows? It's a little bit dangerous, I think. What do you think?
Okay, I'll go first. I, in my opinion, if it if you get pierced on your eyebrows or maybe on your nose, I think it's okay. And I don't know how dangerous it is, but it looks not that dangerous, except that the one in the tongue, I find it very disgusting, and I can imagine how a person get pierced on his or her tongue. Like, oh my god, that must be hard. And yeah, that's very disgusting for me. How about the others?
Okay, let's see. I have mentioned that I'm really scared about the needle. How about this one? looks like some more scary one than the needle, you know. Yeah. If you have a piercing in your like on your face or perhaps on the strange body part of body of yours, I mean I personally cannot take it, cannot handle that, you know, because I'm an active person. So if I would um move my body freely, it I think is if you have a piercing, it could hurt, it could be hurt your body if you are an active person. Yeah, I'm so scared, guys.
Hmm.
Mm, I strongly not into piercings because I really don't like people with a piercing. Maybe if it's just in a nose, a little piercings, but it's look weird for me. I really don't like that. So I totally disagree with piercing.
Okay, I got it. I also found it scary, and yeah, I don't agree it with the piercing in your face, or because when I wear the like this, it's already hurt, and I just can think how it feels if you wear this in your nose, in your tongue, and oh. Okay, I will go to my next question. It's about, what do you think about living alone and living in a boarding house or in a dormitory? What do you think, guys?
Okay, maybe I'll go first. If you ask me, I have never been in that positions before, but yeah, I think that living alone is very, very difficult, especially if our area is far from where we come from, right? Like no mother, no father, no one can help you if you need something, or maybe you have a friend, but you must to be standing by yourself. You can stand by yourself. So it's not difficult, but yeah, it's interesting. Maybe who living alone right now? Maybe yeah, maybe you can sharing your opinion because I don't know what you feel, what you doing if you are alone, like what your daily activities.
Well, I have been living alone in a boarding house since I was in high school, because uh, my parents live in Bali and my high school is in Malang. Yeah, so I live alone in a boarding house. And fortunately, I got kind friends, so they always invite me when they want to get out looking for dinner or a snack like that. It's interesting and it's also thrilling. It's because the biggest problem when you are getting homesick or when you are sick and nobody's taking care of you. It's just sad. How about the others, Ravi or Nasha, maybe?
Oh my God. Yeah. I really concerned about the Vanis says about living alone. I think what you have said before, it hurts me most. You know, mostly it hurt me a lot because all that your
I'm so sorry, Rafi.
It doesn't matter, but yeah, obviously, all the statement that you all mentioned before is true. I mean, like, yeah, true. If you have anybody or at least a couple or friends, I mean, like, yeah, it's really feel like you are in a position that you can you cannot have someone to talk. If you have a problem, you talk to yourself on the mirror, and then you just become the other versions of yours, and then you can chit chat each other. It's kind of weird, but that's a thing that we or me personally do when I was like feel gloomy or under the weather like that. Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. There's a good part to be alone. You have an independent style. Um you can taking care of yourself well. You don't have anybody to take care of you. Yeah, I think it's a have a good side and a bad side. How about
Yeah,
Salma?
but
Oh yeah.
Rafi, you have a lot of friends like us. We are your friends.
Oh yeah, thank you so much,
No,
guys.
you are not alone. You are not alone.
Yeah, yeah. I hope
I'm so sorry to say
that
that.
will help me. Yeah. So thank you for that. How about Salma? Anyways.
Um, I don't know because I've never been living alone or live in a dormitory house or a boarding house before, but uh, what I've expected from it is it's kind of fun, I think, because we have more privacy than we live with our parents or our family. And yeah, we have uh, lots of new friends in our new neighborhood. But the hard part maybe is the homesick that Audrey mentioned before. It's really hard for me because I down, and I'm here in Malang. I'm with my other family, my extended family, so I don't live in a boarding house. And yes, sometimes feel the homesick, and yeah, I usually cry in my room when it's before sleep, maybe night. Yeah, it's kind of fun, but yeah, we should do everything by ourselves.
I totally agree with your opinions because it hurts. Okay, we should continue.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe one more questions last from me. It's just one about wait. Let me. Do you agree that according to the living alone, do you agree that adapting with different culture from ours is difficult? That's my question.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who
That
will go?
can I? Yeah. Can I answer the questions? Yes. Yeah. It's totally 100% true. If you are in a uh, in a in a new habits in a new neighborhood that you are from moving from your real hometown. Yeah, it's fairly hard to socialize with others. Yeah, you meet a new habits and you meet a new environment. Yeah, you need time to socialize, to make a to make a new friends from a new environment. Yeah, it's hard for me. How about you guys?
I agree with Rafi. As a newcomer in Malang, I find it really hard to adapting from my uh, my culture to this new culture, this new neighborhood, and everything new. And I don't know, but it's kind of maybe interesting for me because I learn new culture in here, new the habits of the people, and yeah, everything about cultures. And but I totally agree that adapting with different cultures is very hard and very difficult to learn. How about Audrey?
Well, honestly I don't find it too hard because I didn't experience a culture shock. But moving on from Bali to Tulungagung, because my parents' hometown is on Tulungagung, it's it has a different vibes, I think, because in Bali I live in a city, in a city environment, and in Tulungagung I live like in the countryside, so it's totally different. Neighbor on at Tulungagung usually talk to us often, and often invite us to join an event in the village, but it it doesn't happen often in Bali. So I adapting the culture in Tulungagung, but I found it exciting because I do love learning a new culture because I found it great, and yeah, I found it exciting to learn. But it can be really hard if you like move abroad to another country because we have totally different culture in like in Indonesia or in China, in Australia, totally different with the people there. But I I found it exciting to learn. How about the others?
Now, I just want to add opinions. In my experience, I have never found difficult adapting to other cultures yet because yeah, the same like Audrey. I very like to learning something new. So uh, I'm into, not too easy, but not too hard too. So yeah, it will be nicely with my new vibes, my new character or new habit or what I doing here, what I can doing there, like that. So it will be nice to yeah learn something new.
Okay, is
So
that
after these conversations, I think we have any contrast each other.
Yes, we have agreement and disagreement.
Mhm. It will be nice to know what you like or what you not like.
Okay.
I think that's all the questions. Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's enough for our discussions. today in
Yeah.
the Zoom meeting right now. Okay, by the all means, I think it's enough for us. And let's end this Zoom sessions without praying, okay? Because in the preceding we didn't pray. Okay. So guys, let's see in another senses. Bye. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
night, guys. Bye.